the twins share one soul. So they're mirroring one another. They're the 2.0 version. They have amplified abilities. They're very powerful together. But in order for them to be in a long-term, lifelong relationship, they have to reach a certain level of consciousness. So they have to go through a series of tests, and these tests have to do with the fear of abandonment, becoming confident, and getting rid of this codependent mindset, because they have a purpose. Their purpose is to be a guiding light, to show the world what true unconditional love is. So you meet your twin, you have this insane connection, and you only want to be with them, and you're like become so obsessed, and like you'll stop at nothing to be with them. And then all of these behaviors start to surface, and you're needy, and you're just like, you're not respecting their boundaries, you're partaking in a third-party relationship, and it just becomes so crazy. And no matter how hard the feminine chaser tries to manipulate things and tries to get it so that they're in a union with the masculine, it's not going to happen. If they're your true twin, it's the only way that you guys can be together is if each individual twin does their own personal healing, and the feminine leads the way. So the masculine gets in a relationship with their karmic, and then the feminine is left, they're abandoned. So the masculine goes through their process with the karmic. They learn their lessons. They learn about the patriarchy and how their behavior affects the feminine energy. And the karmic teaches them that. And then the feminine goes along and they, not she, but they go into their self-reflection, and they start to spiritually evolve, and they become secure and centered, and they prepare the energy, like it's like the womb, right? It's like the safe space for the masculine to come and to enter. But that can only happen once the masculine has done their work and the feminine has done their work, and they actually have to come into agreement to have this lifelong commitment. But like I said, you have to learn the lessons. It's not just like, boom, we're just, magically we're getting together and this is it. We're living happily ever after. It doesn't work like that. If they're your true twin, you're going to have so much pain, so much suffering. It's going to be like, no matter what, like it's gonna be, you're going to hurt. And yes, like relationships hurt, like when you're rejected and you're not with the person that you want to be with, and they chose to be with another person. That doesn't mean that you're a twin. It just means that you're just like, you're also playing out the same dynamic. We're all playing out the same dynamic. But the twins have a specific mission. So once you've overcome and you've changed and you've evolved and you come together, then, like I said, that mission is to make a difference. So how do they do that? Well, the feminine, usually they're into, like, the feminine is into the spiritual studies. They're humanitarians, and then the masculine is too. They're here to serve, but they're able to serve. They have a greater ability to serve and make a difference when they're together and they're in alignment. But they couldn't do that if they were constantly, if the relationship was codependent. All of the feminine's energy would be focused on the masculine, and the masculine wouldn't appreciate it, and it would just continue to cycle, just like, this is a common theme within humanity, and it would just continue to cycle.